What's up, everybody? It's your boy Outcast Gaming, and let me tweak this really quick. Sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of rearranging everything. I finally got my new desk today, so as you can see, we have moved a little bit from where we normally were. Look, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Um, I've been wanting to stream since New Year's Day, but the reason why I haven't is because I'm going through some shit right now in my life. I don't talk about this much. I don't talk about it because it's something that I just don't tell very many people, and very few people in my life know this about me. Um, and what I have. Oh God. Oh God. Sorry. Sorry. Very few people know what I've been through in life, and I've kind of dug a little deep into. I've dug into it a little bit. On this channel before, but I want to actually make a video just addressing this. If you ever see a time where I go a couple days without streaming, it's probably for one or two reasons. One, probably extremely busy with school, because that tends to happen pretty much while I'm in school. Number two, if you guys do not know, a couple years back, when I was legitimately a freshman in college, I battled depression, and I fought against it. It was a very dark time in my life. Did some things that, a lot of people would say that they regret, but I don't. Every now and then, it does tend to pop up, and when that happens, it's mostly built off of stress, or in this case, it happens during the seasons. And I have what I'm thinking is winter depression. When it comes to Christmas, my birthday, I don't do good. I'm very grouchy. It's just something that I do not do well with. And I know for some people it's like, oh, your birthday, you're supposed to be happy, all this. Well, it's hard when you don't have much and you don't have many people to celebrate that kind of shit with. I don't have many people to celebrate holidays with. I don't have many people to celebrate my birthday with. I lost one of my closest friends in college at a young age. Every goddamn year on my birthday and on Christmas and every holiday, a part of me is really upset because I don't get a text message from him saying, happy birthday, brother, or happy Thanksgiving, or happy Merry Christmas, or happy Easter, anything like that. And it kills me on his birthday. I still have his number, and I don't text him, but I still put on his Facebook, happy birthday, brother, I miss you, I love you, all that. I've been dealing with a depression spout the past couple of days, probably the past three days now. Depression is the reason why I haven't streamed. Depression is the reason why I'm not going to work tomorrow either, because I need to take a day mentally to get my shit right. So many things can tip mine off that it's unreal. I can be stressed out and it starts. I can be overly tired and it starts. For example, a holiday just sets it off. I don't spend Christmas with my fiance because, one, we don't live together right now. So, and I look at Christmas as a family holiday But I see her for Thanksgiving. I go to her for Thanksgiving. She comes to me for Easter, because Easter is one of the worst holidays for me. That's the first holiday that I ever celebrated without my grandmother. It's the first holiday I ever celebrated without my grandfather on my mom's side. I don't. It's the first holiday that I celebrated without my grandfather on my dad's side. It's not a good holiday. And Easter, it's not a holiday that I like to celebrate at all. What is going on? Shit just bugged out. Yeah, shit just bugged out. Sorry. So, if you ever notice that I'm not streaming, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I'm dealing with personal shit in my life, and because of that, I need to take time just to get my head straight. Um, Depression's not a fucking joke. There's a reason why it's called the silent killer, because, depression can kill. It kills if it gets bad enough. And, if you don't have the people around you, it can get bad. And, honestly, and I will say this. I will say this for years, that the only reason really why I'm still here is because of my fiance. If it wasn't for me having her my freshman year of college, we weren't dating. She was just one of my very close friends. I don't know if I would be here anymore. That's how bad depression can be. People like Robin Williams and Chester Bennington and all of them, they had depression. They killed themselves. Some people can't get through it. Depression is something that is prominent in my family. My grandfather took his own life because of depression. It just so happens that I have depression too. And I'm a strong guy. I really am. But I'm one of those people that, when it comes to emotion, I try not to hide my shit. If there's something wrong, you can physically tell me. But when it comes to my depression, I'm very, very, very good at hiding it. I don't. That's not something that I like to show, because I don't like people being up my ass, bugging me. How are you? Like, that's not how I am. Like, if I feel like I'm getting in a depression spout, I tell my fiance. I talk to her, and she doesn't push me and constantly ask, how are you? Because that actually annoys me. Like, if someone overly cares about me, that annoys me. And I know that sounds terrible to say, but it's true. If you harp on me, how are you, and constantly asking that, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. Fuck you. Just don't talk to me, kind of thing. Like, that's just how I am. That's just how I deal with it, because it's something that I have to work out myself. And if I'm gonna talk to somebody, I will talk to somebody about it. But that's just how I am. And I really wanted to make this video because I just wanted to put out there that if it goes a couple days or like a week or so that I don't stream, that's why, because I'm dealing with a depression flare up. And shit happens. I'm not gonna lie, it does. And it sucks, because depression is something that it's so prominent, and especially in men. Like, men are led to say that you shouldn't talk about how you feel and all this shit. Well, why do you think so many guys kill themselves? Because of depression. Mental illness is a real fucking thing. And my fiance is a psychology head. She can tell just like that, especially with me too, that there's something off with me. Me and her got into an argument because just over stupid shit. That's what happens when you're in a relationship. That's what happens when you're in a relationship for a long term. You can have miscommunication about shit, and that's what happens. Me and her had a miscommunication about some shit, and me and her don't argue much. We don't. This was probably our first argument in about a year. It happened last year, right after my birthday too, because of my seasonal depression. It just happens. When you get depressed, you go through mood changes, your attitude changes. You don't want to do anything. It's like, just fuck off. I went a whole day without eating, and that's usually how I can tell that something's going on, because I don't want to eat. I have to physically force myself to eat. And now I'm a big guy. Like, I love to eat, but when I start getting depressed, I don't eat. And it's almost like I force myself not to, because that's just how I am. Like, when I was really bad my freshman year of college, I didn't eat. I lost 30 pounds my freshman year of college. Like, and a lot of it was my chunk, but I lost weight my freshman year of college. I gained a lot of it back. I then lost it again after my infection. And I think a lot of it that started this, and I've been feeling shitty like this for probably about a month and a half now, or 2 months. And usually when it starts off as just like me having some anxiety and everything. Normally if I get very stressed out, it really started when I started overthinking, the bills that me and my fiance are gonna have to pay when we move in together, and all of that. So that's kind of what started it. And then it kind of all snowballs. And then the holidays came around, and it was like, fuck this. I hate the fucking holidays. I can't stand the fucking holidays. I'm not a Grinch, because Christmas is still one of my favorite holidays. I love A Christmas Story. I like the atmosphere of Christmas, but I don't like the holiday itself, Christmas, if that makes any sort of sense. It gets to the point, like, me and my mom don't really celebrate Christmas in my house. Like, and I know it sounds bad, but me and my mom do not celebrate Christmas at all. Like, we didn't even put our Christmas tree up this year because, one of our family things before my grandfather passed away was he would come to my house and he would put the Christmas tree up. Me and him would put the Christmas tree up. We used to have a Christmas village to go underneath the tree. We would have a train, all this shit. And then, like, the older we got, like the older I got, and then once he passed away, it hasn't been the same for 6 years now. I mean, I lost my grandfather in February of 2015, so it's going on 5 years now. And it's something that, since then, Christmas hasn't been the same for me. And really, if I haven't really dove into this, but if some of my, like, I don't really talk to my dad's side of the family because just long story. I don't want to get into it now, but what I want you guys to know is, if I don't stream, if you don't ever see me, on like any sort of social media for a couple of days, that is why. I'm not gonna sit here and bore everybody's asses talking about, oh, woe is me, feel sorry for me, because that's not how I fucking am. I hate that shit. I hate, that's how some people are. That's not how I am. I've basically grown up as the man of my house for years. I mean, I was raised by a single mother. I learned to not necessarily suppress emotion, but, like, it's like a two-way street. I'm her rock, she's mine, like, kind of thing. And now that I have my fiance, if I have any sort of problems, as bad as it sounds, I don't talk to my mom about that. I talk to my fiance about it, because my mom is one of those people that cares a lot about me. Obviously, I'm her only child, but my mom can be overbearing when it comes to caring, and that's one thing that I don't like. So I talk to my fiance. She knows to give me my space, and that's the awesome thing about her. I'm not gonna sit here and pretty much say that feel bad for me, because that's far from the truth. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. Depression is something that anybody can go through in their life, and when you're someone like me who has gotten through the worst part of it and now just deals with the flare-ups, it's so much easier to handle than what it was originally. When I originally had it, I was fighting with my mom. I'd curse at her all the time. Now, mind you, me and my mom butt heads a lot. We were very both stubborn people, but it was to a whole nother level. Like, I was shutting people out of my life. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I'd just be like, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you, kind of thing. And now, if you need to know, no, this video, I do not recommend letting any kid watch this video, because this is going to be an unfiltered, uncut. I don't give a shit. I'm going to say what's on my fucking mind. Yeah. So we're going on 15 minutes now. I'm not going to bore you guys with any of this shit. Just know I will be back streaming on YouTube in a couple of days. I've kind of just been trying to figure out what I want to stream, really, because I feel like I overbeared it with Madden, so I might start streaming Call of Duty again. I don't know, though. I have to kind of see. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. But I might, now that I kind of have video recording software. What the damn hell just happened? My computer just went black. Sorry. Now that I actually have like now that I have good recording software, I have a video player. I might start doing like live reactions to like songs and shit. If you guys really want to see me like get emotional, I'll react to like Five Finger Death Punch and shit like that. Trust me, if you really want to see me get emotional, that's where it'll happen, because dude, Five Finger Death Punch just pulls at my heartstrings with some of their songs, especially the music. Like the music itself doesn't, but like the verse. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I will be back. I'm probably going to attempt to stream tomorrow. I got some rearranging to do in my room. I'm still kind of getting through everything. I didn't get home tonight until late. I went over to my dad's to one, see him for Christmas and my birthday, and for me to see him for Christmas. We watched the Eagles game tonight. Unfortunately, my Birds couldn't pull it out, so our season's over. It is, and it sucks to say, but what are you gonna do? Am I right? Like, what are you gonna do? Shit happens. We were injured. I'm just happy we got some playoffs. But anyways, guys, I'm not gonna end it how I normally end it. I just want to let you guys know what has been going on in my life. I am right now actually in the process of finding I'm in the process of looking for a new job. I'm not happy doing what I am doing, even though I have gotten nothing but great treatment at where I am now. I'm just starting to realize that I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. I'm very bored doing it. It just doesn't interest me. So I'm trying to find some place that I can get into sales still in the car business, probably be a salesman or something like that. But yeah, anyways, guys, until I stream the next time, I hope you guys are all doing well. I know it's a little late, but Happy New Year to anybody who is seeing this for the first time. Really, guys, until next time, I will catch you later. I hope everyone's doing all right. If you and I'm gonna put this out here. I will put my social media handles in the description. If you are subscribed to me and you are having any sort of issues and you need somebody to talk to, trust me, you can. If you want to talk to somebody and you are kind of feeling the same way as I am, please, I would rather, obviously not that I'm going to see a story about anyone if they happen to take their own life, but if you just ever need somebody to talk to, and whether you know me or not, I'm always open. I've been through some shit. I've seen shit. I'm not going to go into details, but let's just say that if you need somebody to talk to and you don't want to go to your parents and you don't think anybody else would understand, please you can reach out to me. You can talk to me. That's fine. Anyways, guys, to everybody who has subscribed to me, I love you guys. You guys have opened up a whole new world of opportunities and what YouTube can even give to me. So, until next time, guys, I hope everyone's doing all right. I hope you guys all stay healthy. Keep your heads up. If you are having a bad time right now, please keep your head up. Bad times will pass and good times will come again. I promise. I know I sound preachy, but that's all right. But until next time, guys. This is Nick, aka Outcast Gaming, saying peace.